So this Google form it's really simple. It takes less than 5 minutes to complete. So it looks like this. You can go ahead and access it on Schoology, or you could access it on the Google Flex. And it looks like this. You're gonna put your first name, select your class period, and then if you see here, you see how it says vocabulary check. So this is just to check your how you're doing with vocabulary. If you feel comfortable with the vocabulary we have covered in the force and motion unit, and there's also a self-assessment portion where you're answering self-reflection questions. Please answer these honestly, okay, everyone? This takes less than 5 minutes to do. Once you're finished with that, you're gonna go ahead and access the Google Doc page, and you're going to fill out the first portion, just page 1. So for this, you're just going to highlight 3 boxes, right? 1 box for the first row, 1 box for the second row, and 1 box for the third row. If you feel confident with academic language, you're going to highlight 3. If you're still a little wishy-washy, you're going to highlight 2. If you're still not comfortable with academic language or force of motion, you're going to highlight 1. Same for content knowledge. Some of you feel really comfortable with the content that you've gathered from force and motion. You will highlight number 3. If you feel you're comfortable but you still have questions, you will do 2. If you don't know what's going on or you still have a lot of questions, you will highlight 1. And then same for the presentation. Make sure you read the descriptions carefully so you can select the right one. You just have to highlight 1 for each row, okay? That makes sense? Yeah. Okay. This is for you and myself. You see it and I see it. It's just to check how you're doing so far, okay? So quick recap on what is expected for the presentation. What must your projects include? Giovanni, can you read this for the classroom, please?
Okay. Each project has to include one 3D model that represents one of the 3 laws. As a group, you can decide if you would like to create a model for each law or a poster board, or a combination of a poster and model. Each law has to include a definition and description of the model. At the end of the project, each member of your group will respond to all the pages on prompt of the Google Doc.
Okay, perfect. Thank you, Giovanni. So remember, each group has to include one 3D model. The other 2 could be 2D models. If you want to represent all 3 laws as a form of a 3D model, that's perfectly fine. You're just adding a little bit more work, and remember, you have to be cautious about how much time you have. So be aware of how much time you have. You only have Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday to work on it in class. I know some of you like to work outside of class, but the majority of you will only do this in class, so make sure you're aware of the time, okay? So do something that you're able to complete in those 3 class periods, okay? Because once you come in Monday, everything has to be ready to go to actually showcase for the rest of your class group members. Does that make sense, everyone? Yes? Alright, so that's it for today, everyone. Go ahead and start working on the Google form, and then we'll start wrapping things up. So everyone should be working on that Google form. Yes. You build it in 3 because if I ask you any question right now about a vocabulary, you can answer it. Okay, so go ahead and choose the highlight. And then you can do yellow or green. And then highlight all the boxes. So highlight it and I can do that. Okay. Alright, how about for content language? So I am able to demonstrate a strong understanding of the meaning of content. So remember, everything we have learned in force of motion, how comfortable do you feel with force of motion, providing examples of forces, providing examples of motion, velocity, how does
velocity change motion. How do you feel with that? Do you feel like